Now, it's been a little bit since I have talked about the OCG meta and some of their card choices over there, and the deck list was posted on Shriek that kind of caught my attention. It was brought up to me by one of my friends on Facebook, and I figured I wanted to discuss this. Now, I don't know how large the tourney was. I mean, granted, some of their tournaments are like 5 to 10 people. But looking at this list, it seemed really interesting. His side deck and extra deck weren't given out to the public, so I'm going to leave this under a box for those of you that want to tinker around with this deck and see what you can come up with. But he is playing Battery Man, and he did get first place. So, 9 Volt is the new one that just got released in Japan. It's when it's summoned, you can add 1 Battery Man monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, this card's attack and defense become double its original values respectively, and of course you can only use the effect of Battery Man 9 Volt once per turn, and of course he gets popped off during the end phase. So it's a 2000 Stratos that lets me recruit for any of these guys. Now, this card has a lot of value. One, it's a 2000 beater, and two, once again, you can search for any of these guys. And now the more interesting value here is I didn't actually expect anything in Battery Man to ever become, viable. Let's look at Microcell. You flip it, you special summon 1 level 4 lower Battery Man from your deck, except for Microcell. And after this card has been flipped face up, when it is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card. Microcell nets you 9 Volt, 9 Volt nets you more cards. It's pretty eccentric as to what you're trying to do there. Of course, Fuel Cell. If you control 2 or more Battery Man, you can special summon this card from your hand, and once per turn you contribute 1 other Battery Man to return 1 card your opponent controls to their hand. 2100 beats, and the free bounce ability is pretty straightforward. As for Charger, when he's normal summoned, you can special summon 1 Battery Man, except for Battery Man Charger, from your hand or deck, and this card gains 300 attack and defense for each Thunder type monster you control. So once again, Battery Charger gets you 9 Volt for free combo ability. And then of course their big boss monster, Industrial Strength, cannot be special summoned except by removing 2 Battery Man monsters from your graveyard. Once per turn you can remove a Thunder monster, destroy 1 card, and 1 special drive card on the field. Pretty potent in the boss monster category. Of course, just 1 of copy of Seahorse. Seahorse can net you 9 Volt. You guys kind of see where 9 Volt brings everything together here. He's also teching the 1 red and the 3 morale tech. The Monarch engine is the Artifact engine is very good, especially for what you can do with Ignition and Sanctum for back row hate. On top of that, one of the more interesting card choices is the Monarch Stormforth. Once during this turn, if you attribute summon a monster, you contribute 1 monster your opponent controls as one of the tribute summons required for a tribute summon. And of course, you can only use 1 of these once per turn, and you cannot special summon from the extra deck the turn you apply this effect. So, more interesting of a card. The extra deck restriction kind of sucks, but I mean, you do play 1.5 million tribute monsters. I mean, look at these guys. So it's pretty straightforward as to how devastating this card can be to your opponent. And realistically, I think if this card was probably something I wouldn't have thought of. I know it's not out yet. It comes out, I believe, in the next set. But the fact that you can just mess up your opponent's plays for free and then spam out, infinite Battery Man walls, it just seems really fun. Outside of that, trap lineup is pretty standard. Of course, Japan can use Triple Compulse and Heavy Storm in the main, but I mean, it's not like you can't realistically change these cards in the main to adjust the deck to the states. Outside of that, I mean, you use the Battery Men for offensive, you use the artifacts to mess up your opponent during their turn. You have plenty of ways to do so, and it just seems like overall a really good deck. So, 1 Industrial Strength, triple Fuel Cell, triple Morale Tech, triple Charger, 1 Bagel Tech, 1 Seahorse, triple 9 Volt, and triple Microcell. His spells: Heavy Storm, triple Duality, triple Movement, 1 Cyclone, the Monarch Stormforth, triple Sanctum, 2 Breakthrough, triple Compulse, and triple Call of the Haunted. Spinning out the rest of the deck, though, as for the extra deck, things like rank 5s, rank 6s, rank 4s, possibly rank 1, depending on how you're gonna be on things, but realistically, anything rank 5 would probably be your best bet. Crimson Armor Ninja number 12, Volcasaurus, things like that. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this deck. Like I said, there's really not much more to discuss about it. It's a very offensive defensive deck, and it seems like a lot of fun. So guys, I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support, and please check out VanCole40 for Cardfight Vanguard, MCole Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.